What's going on, YouTube? It's your boy Blue Black coming to you from vehicular transportation. But, okay, so I wanted to come to you today and talk about something real serious. You know what I mean? So, my degree is in sociology. And I look at the problems of society and I find things having to do with society quite fascinating. So, let's be real. Sex education being taught in our schools. At what age do you think it's appropriate for children to have sex education? And when I mean sex education, I'm not talking about just intercourse. You know, the raw dynamics of it, the physicality behind it. I'm talking about the emotional and spiritual aspects of it behind it or whatever. Well, not necessarily spiritual, but emotional at the least. Because as kids, we learn at a very early age who we are attracted to and who we are not attracted to. And that happens in elementary school. And all we know is that we like this person and we might want to give this person a hug and a kiss on the cheek or whatever. And we know this in elementary school very early. Lots of people do. If you didn't, that's fine. Some people don't, but a lot of people do. And I think it's important because we have a tendency in this country to grow up and marry people based on love, emotions, and it's not always about the emotions. Every person you love, you're not necessarily supposed to be with. And just because you love someone doesn't mean that you should marry them. That is like a root of a lot of people's problems now. You know, they marry the wrong person because they love them. You know, if you have an affinity to get your bills paid on time and you really can't stand it when other people don't, you're a very neat, clean, tidy person, and you fall in love with someone who is financially irresponsible and a slob, borderline hoarder, does that mean you marry that person? You're going to be miserable. You're going to be miserable if you marry that person. And yes, it's possible to fall in love with someone that you're a complete opposite. Because emotions, by definition, are illogical. They don't make any sense. And I think we make those kinds of choices because we're not really taught or shown how real relationships are supposed to work and last, and how love should be utilized. Because yes, it should be utilized. It's not something that just happens to you. Like, it'll happen, but you have to use it properly, and your brain comes into play with that. And kids as young as middle school will feel as though they are in love with someone, but will never have the sex talk. I know someone in their 30s and their parents never spoke to them about sex. Never. You know, and it's like, how do you go through life like that? You know, I started talking to my children about the birds and the bees at a younger age because I felt like it was important. You know, it's important for people, for human beings, to know and understand interacting with other people. And we have this taboo that, oh, you can't teach children about stuff like that. Why? I mean, we haven't been doing it all this time, and look at where it's gotten us. We have teen pregnancy rates skyrocketing through the country. Like, we're not talking about, when we don't talk about it, kids start having sex at an early age. When you do talk about it, they're more likely to think before they act. Because as human beings, when we want to know something, we go do it and find out. Period. I want to know what it's like to jump out of an airplane. Oh, let's do it. Put a parachute on your back and let's go. I want to see how that feels. That's what we do. It's just, you want to learn how to cook? What do? You go to school, you learn how to cook. Or you get in grandma's kitchen and you learn how to cook like grandma cooked. You know? And if no one is willing to teach you, you don't have money for school, what do? You go online. You find recipes, you try stuff out. We are exploratory. That is what human beings do. And it makes them human. And then we get angry at the children for having sex and getting pregnant and having babies. But we never did anything to ensure that they would think about their decisions first. And of course you have outliers where people, children, you can talk to your kids till they're blue in the face, till you're blue in the face, and they still go out and do whatever they want to do, But I guarantee you, a thought did cross their mind before they chose to do whatever they did. So what you want to do is create that spark of thought where they're going to say, is this a good idea or no? That's all you need. That's all you need. And the sooner you instill that in children, the more seriously they will take that decision. And there's so much going on right now, and I think we need to teach our children about relationships first. We need to teach them about love and respect, especially our boys. We need to teach our boys about love and respect, and that it is okay to love and respect your partner. Plain and simple. And that your partner is not your possession. We have a tendency to objectify certain people, women in general. We objectify women. You see it all over TV, all over the social media. They're objectified. You got people, that's my woman. That's my woman. Wait a minute. Is that your woman, or is that your partner? Is that the woman that you chose to love and honor and cherish and build something with? It's a difference. It's not property. They're not property, And I feel strongly about that because I was raised around a lot of women, a lot of strong women, and they worked hard, Were they always right? No. But by being around so many women, what I've come to see is that men need women and women need men, plain and simple. And I'm not talking about homosexuality or anything like that. Humans in general need humans. You need each other. Like, even if you're gay, you need some women in your life to be your friends, at least. Because there are different energies that men and women have and they give off that we all benefit from. I'm not even talking about just relationships. We need each other. We're humans by definition. Whether you're speaking spiritually or scientifically, we're a social species. We need each other. And I think we need to start teaching our kids that at a very young age, man. Because the curtain is being pulled back. And a lot of these young kids are looking at the older generations like, this is stupid. You guys are, you have messed up. And now we have inherited this. So, what do you think? Do you think we need to start teaching children about love and relationships as early as elementary school, middle school? Because high school is too late. They don't want to hear anything you have to say by then. And then include that in the sex education. Where you get down to, I think, when you get down to the mechanics of it, I think that should be started as early as middle school, maybe even 8th grade, 7th, 8th grade. So, let me know what you think. If you like this video, hit the like button down below. You want to know when I'm uploading another video? Hit the bell down below. And make sure you click on all so that you can be notified whenever I drop another video. This is your boy Blue Black. And I'm out.